What's up, Cancer? This is going to be your love reading for the first half of August. This is for my Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, and for the cross watchers. If you guys enjoy this video, please don't forget to give me a like, throw me a comment, share. It does help out my channel. If you're new here, I put these out every 2 weeks. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell if you want to keep up with me as I do. I do offer personal readings. All the info for that's in the description box of the video. There is a long wait for a reading with me, so if you ever wanted to explore your options, I've put links to my affiliates, Mystic Sense and Spiritual Blossom, in the description box as well. They're both great companies that will offer you access to so many amazing psychics and readers located all over the world at any given time. If you go through Mystic Sense, they're going to give you your first 5-minute reading free. If you go through Spiritual Blossom, they'll give you a bonus 10 when you deposit 20. So check them out if you feel called to do so. And if you want to follow me on TikTok or Instagram, I've put the links to those in the description box as well. Now guys, Cancer, I'm going to do person on your mind. How do they feel about you? Then how do you feel about them? Then the projected potential outcome for the first half of August. I say potential to anyone that's new here because I infuse law of assumption into this channel and into my readings, which essentially means that this reading and all my readings are just checking in points into the version of Cancer, the version of the specific person, and the connection that you, Cancer, have selected out of the infinite that are available right now. Creation is finished. All possibilities and things exist. Circumstances do not matter. Your desires are meant for you. Whatever you want, you can have. Whatever is showing up right now in your current physical 3D reality, of which there are infinite realities, is actually your manifestation, and it is the mirror to the state of being, your state of being, the version of you that you're being, of which there are infinite, okay? And so in order to have a different result, all you would need to do is consciously shift into a new version and select a new version of the person. The circumstances will shift for you as well, okay? Please go and look into the law of assumption and do some homework. Great teachers like Neville Goddard, Joseph Murphy, Florence Scovel-Shinn, and there are amazing coaches online that are going to break it down in a more practical, modern, applicable way with techniques, etc. And I have posted content, so check out some of the stuff I posted, and I will continue to post, okay guys? So it's just a check-in. That's it. All right guys, the person on Cancer's mind, how do they feel about Cancer as we move into the first half of August? Chariot card in the reverse. Well, that's you, Cancer, but it's in the reverse. And then I just saw the King of Cups in the upright. Looks like there's been a stop or a stalemate, but there's love. I saw a Queen of Swords. Some of you are dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Some of you are dealing with a person at a distance, and there's a pause, or it feels like things aren't really going exactly in the direction of maybe what this person desires or the desires for the connection. Strength card. 8 of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, there's been some stuckness. This person's been very trapped in their mind. 2 of Cups in the reverse. There's a feeling like there's a soul connection, but something has led to this feeling a bit one-sided. 10 of Cups in the reverse. So there's been a feeling like this is meant to be 10 of Cups, but it's not feeling right now. And guys, this is just the checking in point. It's feeling like this isn't leading to 10 of Cups. So I did see that because I saw King of Cups. How does this person feel about you, Cancer? Well, first of all, you are a King of Cups, but they do feel love is what I'm getting. And there is this soul connection, and there's this hope for this beautiful relationship and the 10 of Cups. But right now, something has been keeping this stuck. This person's been very trapped in their mind about it. Let's see. Hanged Man, it's on pause. I did say that with the Chariot card stop that I saw. It's like it's been on pause. So there's a suspension here. 1 foot in, 1 foot out a little bit. I mean, 8 of Swords is, and Strength card, there could be some clashes here. I mean, 8 of Swords is also limiting beliefs or fears. You know, I'll get it out of the way. This person's not a robot, so they have their own limiting beliefs, limitations, negative thoughts and assumptions, but they're still the version that you selected. So, you know, you're the god of your reality in every single reality, Cancer. So if a person is, say, showing up in a certain type of a way, whatever, and that, yes, so they have a lot of fears or fears of, you know, maybe they don't believe in the happily ever after, they want it with you, but they have all these limitations or something, family issues, You can fuck it in a bucket. There's a version of them existing right now that doesn't have all these problems. Go and look at Sammy Ingram and Manifesting with Kimberly and all the coaches. They'll explain exactly why SP can form, let go of an old story of an SP, all of that. Now, something has led to Ace of Wands, a loss of passion, a loss of inspiration in this situation. They're trapped in their mind about it. Why do we have the Strength card? Something's challenging the strength of the connection. The world, some of you it is about distance or travel, but this is also just like cycles that keep going round and round, like ego battles or fears that just keep getting recycled. You know, maybe preventing from moving forward into this Ten of Cups, into the happily ever after. Devil card, like limiting beliefs, fears, toxic patterns. I mean, for some of you, there could be a lot of negativity being projected into this situation that then causes toxic cycles, challenges the strength of the connection. Nine of Cups in the reverse, Devil card. This person's trying to set themselves free from that. That's the Eight of Swords in the reverse, so maybe they're trying to work through some issues. Devil card, Nine of Cups in reverse. Some of you, this involves like drinking, addictions, partying. You know, this can also just be a bit of self-serving behavior. Maybe that has interfered with the connection. Maybe it has been a little bit too much about pleasure and fun and not really focused on the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups is in the reverse. The Nine of Cups is in the reverse, which is overindulgence. Pleasure, but more about that. You know what I mean? I mean, it's at Two of Wands, as I said that. And then I've got Knight of Wands in the reverse. So this feels like it's at a crossroads. Knight of Wands, a bit stop-start, passion. Shadow Knight of Wands, more sex and play and fun, less Ten of Cups, you know? So if they feel that, and I'm not giving you shit, Cancer, if they feel that way about you, Cancer, it's triggered their own confidence issues and their own fears. They might have a story, so maybe they just show up a certain type of way because they feel like that's what you're all about. That might not even be founded, okay? So if there's anything undesirable in their behavior, then we just need to affirm differently, affirm for the kind of relationship you want. Conversely, if they've been showing up that way, that's really coming down to, I think, them having a lot of fears and limiting beliefs about love and that the happily ever after, I mean, this could be family issues, okay? Maybe they don't believe in the happily ever after. They've had like family trauma or something like that. The Devil card, Nine of Cups in the reverse, this can be escapist behaviors, addictions. The Fool card, reckless behavior, or not feeling very ready to kind of go for it, for that Ten of Cups. It's the Two of Wands, you know, so this just feels like maybe it just stays stuck at a Two of Wands, indecision, in, out, hot, cold. Now, even the hot and cold behavior, guys, if you feel like this person's in and out, or you feel like they're just playing, or they don't know what they want, they're still your mirror, it's the version that you selected. I don't care, guys, don't give me comments like, we get it, it's the version that we selected. This is the channel and it's very fucking relevant what I'm telling you. It's important. If I say to you, yes, it's the version you selected, a number of times it's because it is. So if you wanted to get your F-boy or F-girl or the hot and cold behavior with someone you madly love, but they're hot and cold and it keeps triggering you, if you want it to change, you can. That's why I keep saying it. So take your fucking power back. You're the god of this reality. If there's hot and cold behavior in and out, non-committal, partly seems like it's going to turn into Ten of Cups, then there's a recurring cycle, withdraw, then you're triggered. You're like, oh, they did it again. Okay, first of all, you already got a person, you have assumptions about them from their behavior. Their behavior started and was selected out of the quantum field, a version that behaves and acts a certain way because of you, this state of consciousness, your underlying subconscious beliefs. Okay, you may not be aware of them, of how people show up or a story about yourself. And then a person comes in that you're very attracted to, that you want very much, that you love, that you believe they love you. Also very real, exists in the quantum field. But guess what? Then the mirror has no choice but to show up according to what you believe and assume. Maybe you're unconscious of that. Then they prove it. They reinforce the belief. Then you hold them dominantly in that assumption. And then they keep showing up that way and you go round and round. Then you get fed up and you say, fuck them. They were an F-boy or an F-girl, or they're never going to choose, or they're whatever. And how painful is that? And then you pine sometimes for them and you wonder because you're like, I thought that they loved me. Law of assumption. Okay. So anyway, this is the version. You can select a new version, hot and cold, etc., etc. If you change the story, this person is totally all about me. They're always hot, 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 hot. They want to talk to me 24/7. They text me 24/7. They want to see me every day. Look at Sammy Ingram or any of the coaches and the techniques. They'll explain it to you. It fucking works. And you can't just watch videos or take advice. Test it. Okay, sorry, but like, I'm sick of people saying, oh yeah, we get it, select a new version. I know you're not used to seeing this on tarot, so go to another tarot channel. I say it in the intro, law of assumption and tarot. Yeah, Two of Swords, it's just been very stuck. They want to come unstuck. There seems to be making a plan, wanting a plan. So either they feel like you're undecided and they react by being undecided. It's ping-ponging back and forth. There's a lot of fears, you know, maybe some toxic patterns, maybe family stuff, you know, that affects the heart space, limiting beliefs that are being projected into the situation. I mean, there's been clashing and drama. Five of Wands, they want to get out of that. There could also be this fear of competition, outside energies, because this doesn't look committal to me, Cancer. Knight of Wands. It looks more like it's been passionate. Now the passion seems to have been lost, or they feel like the passion's lost. They might have a fear, like they might feel like, you know, you lose interest or something because it goes in and out. I'll see your side of the street, which is way more relevant, Cancer, way more. Okay, because no one to change but self. When you change you, they're going to mirror back who you're being, and when you affirm for them differently, they're going to show up differently. Look, we've got Lovers card, but in the reverse. Strong connection, but it's triggering their lack of self-love, or there's been indecision or choices, and that's also triggering lack of self-love, right? Not feeling like the love is returned. Two of Cups in the reverse, Lovers card in the reverse. I mean, Cancer, they could feel like you're caught up in something and that you're at a crossroads and you're not decided, so it goes hot and cold. I'm not giving you shit at all, guys. If you are caught up in something, Cancer, and you want this person, if you make that decision, all the piece, you've quantum shifted into a reality where everything will very easily move around perfectly for you and you can have exactly what you want. This person may be trapped in something else, so they might be very in, out, hot and cold with you, and it might be more fun than it is commitment. There could be family involved, you know, or something like that. Yeah, family involved, Ten of Pentacles. Look, there's fears here. There's either a massive fear when it comes to settling down because they don't believe in the happily ever after, or they've had breakdowns in relationships and commitments, or there is other energies in here, like it's stuck, right? So there's this soul connection between you and this person, but there's competition and an unreadiness as well with the Fool card to take that leap of faith for the Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Cups. In this situation, it would require courage to break free from something that where it's like imprisonment, but it's really about the mind, right? So there's an unreadiness to kind of leave behind a situation, unfinished business outside of your connection. Okay, and then there's a lot of stress and anxiety, but it's in the reverse. They're trying to get past that stress. Let me look at this Devil card in the reverse. Three, exactly, there's something here to do with like third-party energy or love triangles. Or this could also be escapism when it comes to partying, having fun. For those of you that are just dealing with a real non-committal sort of a situation, this is the thing, right? So it's like, because there's all this like either trauma and pain and negative beliefs about relationships because of like background, family, childhood, or other commitments, past commitments and whatnot, right? I mean, King of Wands is in the reverse. This is like traditionally, let's do the label, the player energy. So it looks like a lot of play and fun, but no choice to move ahead, or being at a crossroads about moving ahead and actually going for the Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles. Now again, that could be their fear response to you, Cancer, or that could be just how they're showing up. Now we can change both. But things are at a rest state for a sword. So I feel like this is at a rest state, Hanged Man. It's not really moving. They still got 1 foot towards you. They're hanging in there, but there seems to be Devil card, Nine of Cups, Three of Cups, some outside energies, temptations potentially, or habits, or addictions, competition, conflict, not feeling chosen. Maybe you both don't feel chosen. Maybe it's a multi-party situation. Let me look at you, Cancer, more relevantly, okay? Capricorn energy, Aquarius, Gemini, Leo, Pisces, if I didn't already say. How do you feel about them, Cancer? Five of Swords, stress, conflict. And guys, none of this matters. It's just the check-in today. You can go away and scrap the book. The circumstances don't matter, and just completely make a decision. With a decision, I am the version of Cancer that has this relationship with this person. No drama, no third parties. It's like this. And the coaches will explain how and why. So you don't need to get stuck on the tarot and the details, and that's why I do it this way, okay? How does Cancer feel about this person? The Empress card. So, and then the Knight of Wands in the reverse. So you want to nurture the connection. There could be children in the mix, guys. So that's the wife and the mother. But you want to nurture the connection, but also you feel like this is hot and cold, stop, start, or you're not trusting it, because Knight of Wands, I mean, these reverse Knight and King cards are more play and fun. So it could be, if it's your story, Cancer, oh, they only want fun, or people play with me, or whatever. This is the character in your show. On one hand, you love them, and then they've morphed into the version of whatever your fear and doubt is. Eight of Cups, Star card, Three of Wands. There's a sense of waiting. You still have hope. On the other hand, you're like, should I walk away? It's not serving me. Hermit card, there's definitely a bit of this distant energy. Two of Swords in the reverse. You both have Two of Swords in the reverse. You both feel stuck. You both want to come unstuck. There's been indecision. Let me see about this Three of Wands. Eight of Wands, you want to talk to them, Cancer, and you want to reconcile with them. You have memories of them. Some of you have known this person for a long time, you know, Six of Cups. So maybe there's other energies that have gotten in the way in the meantime. But otherwise, this is just like nostalgia. You miss them. You're hoping for an offer. You want to make an offer, but there's Five of Swords. There's been tension. There's been clashing. Are we on the same page? Are we on the same page? Are we speaking the same language? There's that Knight of Wands in the reverse from a different deck. Some in-out behavior has caused tension. And then the Chariot card in the reverse, which I saw shuffling over here. So it's like, it feels like it can't move forward. There's a story here that this can't move forward. It can't move beyond Knight of Wands in the reverse. So change that story, Cancer. For those of you that want it, it's your creation. Or rather, you create nothing. Everything already exists. You selected it. So you might be on a track of like this unrequited love. They want me, they don't want me. Or they only want me for that. Or they're stuck in something else. Or they have limiting beliefs. Or they need to heal something. Or whatever the fuck it is. It doesn't really matter. Change the story, because you're still hanging on to hope and you're waiting. I don't want you waiting forever. Some of you say, well, I'm not waiting around. Also fine. But you can also make a decision with your mind that you have it, because you do on another timeline. And then you're free from like waiting and focusing on this story. So you're waiting. Queen of Wands, King of Wands. Yeah, definitely a lot of attraction and desire. You feel like it's hot, hot, hot between the two of you. No shortage of that. But then there's conflict and competition and drama. I do have a King of Pentacles and a High Priestess and an Emperor, and I saw the Empress card. Some of you are dealing with a situation where, yeah, there are like families involved, marriage, all that kind of stuff, okay? Or there's been clashing and competition when it comes to commitment, because there's a past, right, that has not been closed out, and maybe there are children and financial responsibilities. But High Priestess is a bit that kind of secret energy. This reading's not going to be for everyone, guys, okay? So I don't mind. Please don't take it if it's not yours. But you feel like you have an intuitive bond with this person, Cancer. Yeah, definitely a lot of chemistry and passion. And then we've got the World, but in the upright, and the Ten of Swords. This person feels like it goes round and round. You want to close out a cycle. Maybe things need to end. It's been going round and round because there's unfinished business, or there's patterns that need to be closed. You want to close out that cycle, and there's been pain. Okay, Ten of Swords. Or maybe completion and closure of something outside of this situation is painful, but it needs to be done. Queen of Cups, and you do feel love for this person, Cancer, you're going to need to decide what you want. I'm going to get the oracles because it's a little like all over the place. Sorry, guys, but Pisces energy, Emperor energy, Aquarius energy, Virgo energy. Yeah, let me just see what is actually going on here. It's at a Two of Wands. It's like it just sits at a Two of Wands. What's the plan? Make a decision. You both feel stuck. You both feel indecisive. Devil, a lot of attraction and desire between the two of you. You know, someone feels the other one is a bit the player though. So there's trust issues here. And I think it's involving outside energies, competition, or a feeling of competition, unfinished business, exes or current spouses. Let's see. Spotlight, self-absorbed. I did say selfish is self-serving behavior, but there's a wanting to reconcile, harmony, resolving issues, getting back together, compromising, making amends, positive outcome. I have caught, secrets exposed, surprised, shocked, red-handed. There's been a tension around something, but then intimacy, passion, coming into union, no shortage of passion, chemistry, missing you, thinking of you, crying, nostalgia, missing you, twin flame, runner, chaser, divine timing. Look, I saw Empress and Emperor and, you know, Two of Cups and the Lovers. So what's being triggered here? Something in this situation, this person's trying to break free from a limiting belief about themselves, that this is all triggering, right? So fear of the happily ever after, fear of love, whatever. If you go down the divine timing track or the twin flame community and that story, guys, well, like I said, you're going to be waiting forever. You're going to be thinking, is this person going to break free from that situation? Are they going to heal their fears? Fuck it all in a bucket. Whether you think this is your twin flame or not, I'm not dissing it, guys. I believe in twin flames. It doesn't matter. They're your fucking mirror. You're the god of your reality. Let go of this story. Fuck the divine timing. Fuck focusing on looking at them and if they're going to heal their wounds and how they like to distract themselves, or, you know, they have patterns because they have toxic masculine or feminine patterns and it's family inherited. All this stuff doesn't matter. It's only for context on this timeline, and just focus on self. No one to change but self. Change your story, change your assumptions about them, test it and see what happens, okay? Red flag, signs, cheating, deception, contemplation, unsure choices. There's something here about someone not choosing, possibly because there's other energies that are like linked in, like fixed, or for some of you there's been endings there and now there's a massive fear around commitment. So there's like keeping options open, and a mirror is morphing into the playboy type, and that's triggering a feeling of not being loved and not being chosen. Whatever it is and how it applies to you, Cancer, take my advice. For those of you that want it, you can absolutely have a different version. You know, you love this person, who you love loves you. There's another version in existence right now. Okay, let's see. Cancer. This is your current story. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. So if you believe, guys, whatever you believe, and your beliefs are part of the version of you, of which there are infinite, right? Your state of consciousness. So you have a belief in divine timing, or that things are going to take a while because of circumstances. Your outside is going to confirm your beliefs. That's it, period. So you're on the divine timing track. Now, you're not fixed. These cards are not the deciders, guys. You're making the cards. They're a reflection of your subconscious and this state of consciousness and the characters in your show. So you want to stay on that? Three of Wands, waiting, hoping. Then do that. Or go away and say, fuck divine timing, I have it now. Codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. I mentioned addictions before. Now, this could also be codependent relationships. So if you're on the divine timing track where you think that someone is tied to someone else because there's codependencies and money matters and la la la. Well, first of all, you selected a version of a situation where there's a barrier between you and who you love. So I don't get what I want. I'm not worthy. Secondly, if you're the one that there's a third party and you're on the outer, then I'm not the chosen one. I'm not enough. Okay? If you're in a codependent relationship but in love with someone else and waiting it out, well, once you make a decision of what you want, things do move around. You can break free. Nothing is impossible. you will find the solution. Your subconscious mind knows. The solution is available once you've decided you're the version of self that has exactly what you want. Okay? Any action, inaction, whatever, anything, you're on the timeline. Things unfold for you perfectly. Okay, Cancer? Deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask. Free yourself. Chemistry. There is deception here. There is wearing a mask. There's fears being triggered. There's codependency issues. There's strong chemistry. You're on the divine timing track. I don't know what else to tell you, Cancer. If you haven't heard from this person in a while, I mean, there's wanting to reconcile with you and come into union, and this passion and thinking of you. If you're waiting for this person to reach out, for example, Cancer, and then you're sitting here going, I want them to reach out, they never reach out. You can also manifest communication. Everything is your awareness. You've manifested all of this. So then say, they're reaching out, they're reaching out. I'm all they think about. They are thinking about you. You probably think that they're thinking about you, but they don't want to talk to you. So only focus on what you want with persistence, predominantly, till it is hardened into fact, and be the version of self that knows that you always get what you want, that you're the operant power, and test it out and see how that goes. Okay, guys? I hope that resonated for some of you. I'm sending you so much love, and I will check in 2 weeks' time.